Hello and welcome to another Out of Spec Reviews video. You join me here at the track just ahead of a big snowstorm that's coming with Scott behind the camera. How's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. And you know what? This is the cheapest base Tesla that you can buy. This is the Model 3 Standard. And they actually did a really damn good job with this car, Scott.
We've so enjoyed this car.
We have both the Model 3 Standard and the Model Y Standard at the same time, and this has been the crowd favorite.
Yes, this is the one we fight over.
Yeah, so I'm going to talk a little bit about this car, our review of it after all the testing, things that we've learned, because there's a lot of good and also a lot of bad. There are compromises that come with going with the entry-level model Tesla. And it actually is the car that inspired us to get a new Model 3 for Sam, who manages the track here. We got a premium rear-wheel drive 3, but actually we would have got one of these if we could have.
Oh, I didn't know that we couldn't.
I will tell the story as to why we couldn't at the time get one of these.
Oh, I do know this story. It'll be a good one.
And it'll play right after the do-do-do-do intro. This video is brought to you by Ionna and OpenVPP. Ionna, the EV charging network brought to you by the world's leading automakers. Ionna is raising the bar on what it means to charge. We're talking a 400 kilowatt charge rate minimum, nationwide network built with the customer in mind. Fast, reliable, affordable, every single time. And OpenVPP, a global virtual power plant for electric vehicles. See vehicles charging across the world and zoom in to see real-time charging status in what aims to be the world's largest vehicle virtual power plant. OpenVPP allows you to track charging history, energy usage, and daily trips, comparing your usage versus others day to day and month to month. With OpenVPP, we're working together to showcase the potential of EV charging to electric grid operators. There may even be future coordinated EV charging rewards coming soon. So sign up today at world.openvpp.energy. It's completely free to join and takes under 60 seconds.
So Kyle, what's up with the story?
Yeah, well, so Tesla was cool enough to let us borrow the new Model 3 and Model Y Standard. I had some interest in testing those cars because I think it's good to benchmark their entire lineup, and we have to do the new Model Y Performance and other vehicles get through our testing. And
of course,
we have some really extensive testing, Scott, from range to charging to road trip simulations to performance testing, and all of those can be found over on the Out of Spec testing channel.
Yes.
We had this car in and we got it when it was super fresh.
Yes, we got it almost like late November, early December.
Yeah, in November.
Yep.
And it had not enough miles on it. So actually we needed to break it in a little bit, like get the tires broken in, the bearings broken in before we sent it out for range testing. And Sam, who manages the track, had to go to Myrtle Beach. And I'm like, you know what? Electric car, just take it. See how it goes.
Yes.
Keep in mind, this is the Model 3 with a smaller battery pack, with a single motor, with cloth seats. Like, this is the bare bones Model 3. And Sam and his wife took it on a road trip to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina and back, and they loved it.
Yeah.
They loved the charging experience. They loved the whole thing. And Sam was like, kept bugging me to drive this.
Actually, the first couple of weeks that we had it, we didn't drive it because Sam wouldn't stop driving.
Sam would not stop driving this car. I was like, holy smokes. So we went out, we got Sam a new Model 3.
Yes.
And the reason, we actually would have got a Standard. Last year, you could not lease this car.
Correct.
This year, you can lease this car.
Yay.
And we'll get into the economics of it, but this car is under $40,000 and comes with pretty much everything you see here. The only option is this one's white in color.
Uh-huh.
The gray is fine, whatever. But that's the only option this car has. And it is an incredible value for a new vehicle. And it's such a better value than the new Model Y Standard, which I gave a very, very mixed review on. You can watch that. It's one of the previous videos on this channel.
Yep.
Because with the Model Y, Tesla decontented so much stuff out of that car.
Yeah.
The whole front trunk is missing. It's just got that little
glass roof.
Plastic thing. Yeah, no glass roof, no matrix headlights. The list goes on and on. No noise insulated glass in that car. And, it's just like there's visual differences. And you can tell that they really tried to cheapen that car. And I think they went too much. They went too far.
It feels like a cheap experience. It doesn't feel like the Tesla experience that I'm used to. And I think they kept that in this car.
This feels like just like a normal Model 3.
Yeah.
And like you have the same front trunk, you have the same styling, you've got significantly faster acceleration than the Model Y standard.
Yes.
And the list goes on and on. Now, there are some things missing between this and our Model 3 premium rear wheel drive,
Okay.
which is worth a whole video on at some point to put them side by side. But if you're looking for someone's first car, right? Or you just need a cheap, it's not cheap because it's still 37 grand, but if you're looking for the entry level Tesla, this is really not a bad offering. So can we walk around and show everyone what the heck you get for this? So basically think about it for like 39 grand after destination delivery. You can lease them now, and that's where they start to kind of make some sense, because if you can get it 50 or 100 bucks less than the premium car, well, what are you really missing? So the first thing is you get these standard wheels. These are the Hankook Ventus S1 AS tire. It's a pretty good tire, but you know what's amazing, Scott, is the Model Y is more efficient than this car.
Yeah, that blew my mind.
So the thing is, this uses the standard Model 3 motor, which is a 3DU. Mm-hmm. The Model Y has the 4DU.
Yes.
And it has the Hankook Ion Evo tire, which I think is even more efficient than this one.
Right.
Just in our perception of testing. So the Model Y and this car have the same 321 mile EPA range, which is wild. This is still incredibly efficient. Over 4 miles per kilowatt hour at 70 miles an hour. Absolute amazing benchmark for electric vehicle efficiency when it comes to really any sedan. In all of our testing, Model 3, Model Y are the most efficient new vehicles we're testing.
Yeah.
More than Lucid, more than anything. We have not run a new Lucid Air Pure in our test yet.
No,
or
we
an
have not.
Aptera. It's not on sale yet, but there's other efficient vehicles out there. But it's amazing how just a step above these cars are, with amazing thermal management and heat scavenging and all that great tech. And you really do get a lot of the amazing Tesla ecosystem stuff when you buy this car for that $37,000. And like you and I have been talking about, you don't really feel like you lost that much over the premium version.
No.
Let's just show everyone some nice things. For example, if you've watched our Model Y video, you'll notice nice glass roof. Take a look inside of there. So you can see the outside has it. The Model Y also had it on the outside. But inside, you still get the glass roof, which is super nice. You still get, the same front trunk. Let me show you.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to touch on.
Okay. So this is the same waterproof front trunk.
Like, why would you take away? This is what I want.
There's proof. We just ran it through the car wash. It's dry in here.
It's dry.
If you did this with the Model Y standard, it'd be
wet. What is the point of that?
So while this isn't a comparison video of the 3 and Y standard, that will come.
Yep.
I just think it's wild to me how Tesla launched 2 products at the same time, 3 standard, Y standard, completely different logic on both of them.
Yeah.
And they were developed by 2 separate teams, and I'm friends with the guys from both of those teams, but they just did a much better job on the 3.
Yeah. When we're talking about the lights, are these the same lights? Are they different?
They're different lights than the Model Y, but they're the same lights as the Model 3 Premium. So
Okay,
while
that was my question.
you can go out and buy a brand new Porsche Cayenne, right, for $230,000, you can spec a turbo with the Matrix design lights. They have auto high beam, right?
Right.
This is a base standard Model 3 for $37,000, and it comes with Matrix lights standard.
Incredible.
That's insane. What is going on? So Tesla has just cracked the code on how to give people the most amount of content for the least amount of money with this car.
Yes.
We're going to get out and drive it. We'll talk about the acceleration and efficiency and suspension tuning, because this does use, compared to the Model 3 Premium, a little bit different suspension setup. It's not a frequency response damper. Actually drives amazing, Scott. Mm-hmm. It really drives great. It's fun. It's comfortable enough. We've done a lot of miles in this car,
Yeah.
a couple thousand, and it's been a really good cruiser. And the Model 3 has always just remained kind of that perfect car solution for an everyday driver.
Yeah. I say it all the time. I just think it's the perfect value for the car.
Yeah, I own an old Model 3. I have a 2019 with well over 150,000 miles on it now. You and I, we love that car.
I love that car the most. I still stand that those are the most comfortable seats.
Yeah, the OG seats, they're great in that car. And these aren't bad either. With this car, you actually do get this textile material on the seat, which is held up wonderfully.
And I do want to say, when we first got this, I had like a big complaint about the textile seat because I thought they would smell.
Oh, okay.
Because, I have horses, I go to the barn a lot, I have dogs. These don't smell yet.
My understanding is it's the same textile seat that's in the Semi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So battery range charging. This is where I think Tesla gives you so much for your money here. This is a 321 mile range vehicle in the EPA cycle. In our testing, we ran it on a slightly colder day than Model Y, but it actually went a little bit less far. I don't remember how far it went, 270? 260?
I think it was like 260 something.
Don't remember. It's on the out of spec testing channel. It went far enough, but certainly some of those big ranges we were getting in our Colorado loop were like Model 3 long range rear drive used to hit EPA 360 at our tests. There's just so much less air density up there at elevation versus here at sea level, so they're non-comparable tests.
Right.
But here in our North Carolina sea level test, this still did pretty good, but that Model Y is magic.
Yeah.
This is just like magic minus, just a little bit under.
Yes.
Battery pack is different than the normal Model 3. They took some cells out of this, about 10 kilowatt hours worth, but it uses the same Panasonic 2170 cell that's found in the normal Model 3. They just removed a string of them in a parallel configuration. So by keeping the series count in, it's still relatively high voltage, 400 volts full. So it's not like you get a low voltage version of the pack. So that's great. And you get reasonable supercharging at 225 kilowatt peak, which is awesome for the class of car.
Yes.
What's not awesome is the curve.
Yeah, curve's not great.
Yeah, it does the Tesla thing where it peaks down low and then, or peaks, at low state of charge and then just dies as you charge. And at 50%, you're under 100 kilowatts. And that's just not enough oomph to get them moving.
Yeah.
In order to actually make this car reasonable in our 10% challenge and in day-to-day road tripping or just commuting if you rely on supercharging, you have to rely on the efficiency of the car to make up for that charge time. Now, that's great. That saves you cost. That saves everything, less time at the charger if you're a super efficient car. But imagine if you could have fast charging and this efficiency.
Right, then it'd be a double whammy.
It would be crazy.
It'd be too good.
Yeah, no one can handle that.
Yeah. I know that's what Tesla's saying.
So you're 69.5 kilowatt hours usable with a massive buffer below zero, over 4 kilowatt hours below zero.
Thank God.
Look at our run to zero test. I disagree. That's too much. That's like 20 something miles past zero before it shuts off. That's usable range that a customer should have access to in their day-to-day life, I think. I
agree with that.
You put 5 miles past zero. Volkswagen, I think, does it right, but there's just way too big of a buffer on this car.
Okay.
Really, the only problem that is actually going to annoy people, because we do focus a little bit too much on DC charging. If you have home charging, it makes sense.
Yep.
32 amp onboard charger doesn't quite feel like enough.
Yeah.
If this was a 55 kilowatt hour pack, 32 amp onboard charger would be okay. But the premium Model 3 comes with a 48 amp. This is 32 amp. It's still 70 kilowatt hours. So if you are cycling the battery, it's a bit weak on the AC charging.
Yeah, it just needs a little more oomph.
Yeah, I think so. And I think they should have just kept the 48 amp onboard charger. But for most people, it's not going to be a real problem. Trunk space, same as normal Model 3. Deep underfloor storage. Well, it's amazing how they can hide storage in this car everywhere. I mean, they really just package these things better than almost anyone else. And, the reason I'm not getting too much into the Model 3 thing is we have made probably,
oh my gosh,
400 videos on Model 3.
Yeah.
Like they're just a well-known piece of kit, and they really kind of are just the best solution.
They're consistent. They're the same.
Yeah.
Both those things mean the same thing.
So there's some good and bad. So can we get into kind of what we really don't like about this car? Because I've got some major annoyances with the Standard.
Yes. Dang, that's hard for me because I quite like it.
Okay, here's the big one, Scott.
Okay, for you, what do you not like?
No base autopilot.
Oh, yeah, that's a big miss.
That's a huge miss.
If it's something you already offer on all other cars except for Cybertruck, that to me is not acceptable.
Buy one of these for 37 grand, you have to then option full self-driving.
Yep.
You can't option basic lane centering. It's not available. It's not offered.
Correct.
And that's a mega miss. That is an FU to your entry-level customer base.
Yes.
Who you're saying, if you're buying a Tesla to have the class-leading technology, you don't even get base lane centering that's found in a Toyota Corolla. You have to pay $100 a month for FSD.
Right, because you can't even buy FSD anymore.
Yeah.
Not that you would in this case, but still.
Right now, you still can. By the time this video goes up, you can, but it
Okay.
is ending very soon,
Yeah.
is what Tesla claims. That's a big middle finger to a client base that's, trying to get this as their first car.
Yep.
or an extra car. This is meant to be an economical mobility choice. Otherwise, you just get a premium with the big battery and all the other benefits, interior cooled seats that the premium ambient lighting comes with,
Right.
all that stuff. So if you're into this for an economic decision, an extra $100 per month
Or
for lane centering.
$1,200 a year.
It's a lot of money.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of money for a package that won't increase the value of the car in the secondary market. And you have no fallback. So you either have to steer it everywhere like you're in 1957, or the car drives itself, which is also incredible.
Right.
But it's a lot of money.
Right.
So this is not us knocking FSD, because we are, and I know you are as well. I'm like, we love FSD.
Oh my gosh. I haven't driven this thing in 2 months.
It drives
It
itself
drives us everywhere. It's great.
It's wild that at least all of the hardware is here to enable,
Yes.
sort of level 2 point-to-point system with almost zero driver involvement.
Do you think we would love this car as much if it didn't have autopilot?
You mean any FSD?
Yeah, thank you.
No.
I don't think we would either. Okay.
Yeah, it's part of the magic.
Yeah, it's the hardware for that we just love. So.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
so I really think what Tesla needs to do in this situation is they need to make a base level of FSD.
I agree.
So if they're no longer going to offer just plain auto steer, which is kind of old and they haven't worked on it in years and it does some weird jerky stuff and it's not great. If they aren't going to even offer that on this or Cybertruck, they need to offer a full self-driving software, but on guardrails.
Yeah, limited, whatever
Just
you want
work
to call
on highways or something to just give people the highway lane centering capability, because that is a real, actual benefit. The
Yes.
FSD stuff's cool and it's amazing, but you still have to pay attention. It's not like you can text or go to sleep.
Right.
So I just think for actual usability, give us a basic lane centering. We've harped on it from the beginning. I can't believe they haven't fixed it yet. To me, everyone should just hound Tesla until they give this thing basic lane centering.
Okay.
It's a real problem.
Yeah. I can tell you something I don't like about this car.
What?
The seat controls.
Totally agree.
Or lack thereof.
Let me open up that door for you, Scott, so you can show everyone
We talked about it.
in the Model Y
Model
standard.
Y review. There's nothing there.
So that's
you have to go in a screen and it's clunky, and when you're driving, it's just terrible.
Let's show everyone. Hop
Yeah,
in
it
there.
honestly drives me nuts.
You know, this is almost reason enough just to get a
Just to get a
Model 3
premium.
premium.
Okay, so that's my climate. Okay, so I'm here, but like, oh wait, do you want to put in some
Here,
navigation?
let me put in an address here really quick. Let me just.
No, I need to change my seat.
Oh no, hold on. Let me get back to,
No,
to
but what
adjusting
about my
this.
seat?
No, I need to. This happens every time we get in the car.
It's so bad.
It's so frustrating. Just give us damn seat controls. William just was reviewing a Tesla standard Model Y, I think. He was complaining about the same thing.
Yeah,
Like
it's
that is
unacceptable.
No one used this car before it went on sale.
Also, I know that you're not saving even $100 by not including seat controls.
Yeah, just add $100 to the price. This
Yeah.
this makes it infuriating. And you can say you can tie it into your
Settings.
profiles.
Okay, but what about you as the passenger?
Yeah, but that's also annoying. The passenger seat doesn't go up and down, for example. So it's just an uncomfortable seating position.
Yeah.
And I don't know. This is really frustrating. The user profile thing kind of works, but especially on a long trip or even just all the time, I'm just moving my position around.
Me too.
And I think a lot of people are as well. And you can get used to it and you can do it. But even Sam, when he took this on the trip, he's like, that's the one thing he hated.
Yeah, and he's not even a nitpicky guy.
No, he was so
He is a base level guy.
Yeah, he's cool with a stripped out car, and that really annoyed him.
Yeah.
Inside, the whole interior gives you everything that the standard car gives you, though, Scott. You get, or the premium car, I should say. You get 2 wireless phone chargers, plenty of storage, USB ports, you get all the normal stuff.
Get all the good space. It's great.
They really nailed, the Model 3 is just so good, and they didn't really take anything away. There was a whole story about how these side mirrors were manual, that the drive ran. My buddy Joel actually works over there, and I texted him, like, dude, the side view mirrors are not manual. You adjust them like you would any other Tesla right here with mirrors, and you can, go up, down, in and out. But it's just the fold that's
manual.
So if you want to fold them in, you go like this. But the article was like you need to push the glass around to move it.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, no, they didn't go that far.
No.
So
People are silly.
that was a dumb, and that people still think that's the case.
Boy. Yeah, no, not the case.
Manual steering rack.
I mean, I
though.
was literally about to say, yeah, I can't even show you because I can't pull it with, I'm not that strong.
Okay. Is it hard to get the release out?
Yeah, I'm not left-handed.
Let's pop back outside.
Okay.
Alrighty, Scott. So I think we should take it for a drive because I'd like to just discuss the rear drive, the different suspension. I never actually made a driving review of the new Model 3 Standard yet.
Oh, let's talk about it.
So I definitely want to do that, but I just want to mention a couple other interesting points. Wheels and tires. These are the base level wheels. It's actually the same size, I believe, as the normal premium Model 3 wheel and tire.
Okay.
So you don't lose anything there. You just get a full aero cap, which should make it slightly more efficient.
Nice.
But we actually ran this car and the Model 3 Premium, Sam's car, side by side in a range test.
We sure did.
And this was less efficient
It was.
by a little bit.
Just a touch.
But we don't know how that's possible.
It
was close enough where it's okay, margin of error.
Yeah, but the other aero caps had space
Slots
in
in
them.
them, yeah.
And I think that's what it is. But
So
I'm
these
no
should
engineer.
be more efficient.
It should be,
Yeah.
but it wasn't. So
Yeah, there was something going on there.
something was off.
Two different tires, I believe.
Yeah.
So that could make the difference. That one had, I don't even remember what Sam's car had on it. Anyway, let's jump inside and we'll film our driving
Driving.
review
Cool.
and then wrap up this quick video on the Model 3 Standard.
Hey, Kyle.
Hey, Scott.
What are you driving?
I'm driving the 2025 or 6 Tesla Model 3 Standard.
What do you think of it?
I actually really like it.
Why?
Well, Model 3 always just drives pretty well.
It's just
In this new generation, they've kind of nailed it.
okay.
They've nailed the chassis, they've nailed the seating position, it's just always feels like home getting in a Model 3.
It really does.
And you know, every automotive reviewer, like you and I, we get to drive all the new cars, all the crazy stuff. And for like right now I want to adjust my seat, but I got to go in this menu. Damn, I was just about to say something nice about this car. But you know, we get to drive a bunch of different stuff, and the Model 3 has always been my automotive reset.
Okay, I was about to be like, it's my benchmark
Yeah.
car. It's just, I always come back to it.
Like if you're going to launch a new product at any price point and it can't do what a base Model 3 can do, like you got to
You're
go back
doing
to the
it
drawing
wrong.
board. And
Yeah.
we've said that for years. That's been my thing forever. And still, automakers are launching cars that don't come with half of the equipment that this base Model 3 comes with.
I just don't understand
Like
it.
the best integration of everything, the ability to have Grok in your car and to just have a great conversational AI to learn as you go down the road. Like maybe I would prefer Perplexity or something else, but like my dad has a Model 3, for example.
Oh my gosh, he chats it up with Grok
It kept
the
him
whole way.
company for his entire road trip from Connecticut to Florida.
Yeah.
That is just so cool, stuff like that. So we really are reaching this kind of like really nice technological integration, and that's what Tesla has nailed so much. So in terms of the hardware and the mechanicals, we have a single motor 3DU with a 5.8 second 0 to 60. I can't remember what this did in performance testing, but they're always pretty consistent.
Okay.
And Tesla's always just beat the manufacturer claimed numbers just by a little
Just
bit.
a touch, yeah.
Yeah, except when we get into the Platts because we're sometimes traction limited. So it's way punchier off the line than
Yes.
the Model Y Standard. So let me just punch it for you real quick. You ready?
In the turn?
What do you mean? I'm just going to bring it up to speed. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Nice, smooth performance. And here at 20, it's ripping and it's going. And it's so fun. And it's just great to have a light, nice handling rear-wheel drive car. And that, I think, is important for someone getting their first car or even an extra car. Like, car enthusiasm and driving enthusiasm shouldn't have to die. And the base platform of a Model 3, A, can handle a ton of available aftermarket upgrades, but it also is just a naturally pleasant vehicle to drive and push hard. Now, I have some issues about ESP interventions, and it's very safety oriented. That's one aftermarket modification away to just hitting that, sexy button switch,
Yep.
turning ESP off, and then you got yourself a really amazingly balanced, fun vehicle. Now, this
Oh.
that's the base, lane correction thing.
Oh yeah,
where
it doesn't like that.
sometimes the markings on the road
They think are
it's,
lane lines.
Lane lines, yeah. The covers on the wheels means that the brakes have no cooling.
Okay.
So the brake pedal goes real squishy real quick.
Yes.
So if you're really pushing it hard, take the wheel covers off.
Yes, so that way they can be cooled.
Yep, exactly. And the suspension, it doesn't use frequency response dampers. It's tuned very well, in my impression. But it's not as sophisticated of a ride or as comfortable of a ride as the Model 3 Premium allows. But I don't think that should be the buying decision make or break.
No.
It's still way better than the previous generation Model 3 in terms of comfort.
Yes.
Heated seats are great. Heated steering wheel's great. I mean, it comes with so much standard equipment, Scott. No cooled seats, but the
textile stays relatively cool.
Exactly. Yep.
And it gets screaming hot. I actually just had to turn mine off.
Yeah, the heating elements are amazing in this car.
Yeah.
And it's been cold this week here. And we're supposed to get hammered with a bunch of snow. So then you come down to, okay, let's say you're going to, buy this car or lease this car more, probability wise, you're going to lease it. What more do you need realistically in a vehicle? Yeah, FSD is cool and nice and can be a life changer, but you don't actually need it to get from A to B. I mean,
no, absolutely not.
You still have to be a functioning human to operate a car with FSD, so it's not like it's needed, because you still need an able-bodied human behind the wheel at the time of recording.
Right.
Then you've got yourself a fun, good-looking, well put together in the current Highland generation, very reliable Model 3 with a ton of range and reasonable charging to live with.
And good space interior-wise.
Great space, great software, and the ability, if you ever so want to, once in a while, have your car drive itself.
Yeah.
And you can ask for a birthday gift.
You genuinely don't need any more.
Yeah, it's kind of the perfect entry point into Tesla, and it's the one that's done so well.
Yeah.
There's definitely it's about a $5,000 gap up to get the Premium with the nicer materials and seat controls on the side. But you know what? It's actually maybe less worth it for most than you would think. I think most people should just get the standard Model 3.
I think this is the best deal you can get.
Yeah.
In a car.
So I just hope the lease deals start to reflect that. I want to see a bigger gap on the lease.
Yeah, I need it to be a little bit softer to suggest it to my friends.
Yep, exactly. Because if you're within $40, $50, $60 a month to get the Premium,
go with the Premium.
Maybe just get the Premium.
Yeah, but if we're talking $100,
well, then you get base autopilot in the Premium.
Yeah.
If this had base autopilot, no brainer.
Yeah.
So that's the Model 3 standard. This is kind of it's the entry point to Tesla. They did a really nice job on this car. And it's amazing how not really nice of a job they did on the Model Y version.
Yeah, big miss there. But this is about the Model 3. And I think if you want to dip your toe in the Tesla waters, this is the way to do it.
It's the perfect extra car for anyone.
Yeah, I think it's the perfect first car for a teenager. I just think it's a perfect car.
Elderly person car? Great.
Yep.
Because there's not much that you really have to do. You just flip the switch into drive, or honestly, the car will do it for you.
Right.
And then you just drive there, and then you just hit park and leave.
Right.
You don't have to go into this whole menu and screen
No,
stuff.
if this feels overwhelming, you can literally just never use it.
Yeah, you don't need to. And if you want to go somewhere, it's the least confusing software to use out of any new car on the road.
My dad was able to figure it out without me explaining it, and he deletes his text messages.
Yeah, that's true. That's really funny. So it's perfect for new drivers. It's perfect for old drivers. And it may not give our crowd who love, the newest, latest, greatest tech, that sort of excitement. But sometimes you just need a car to get from A to B, and it's perfect for that.
And most drivers need that.
Most people are just looking for a safe, reliable car.
Yes.
That's inexpensive to run and doesn't, it still
pleasant.
should be an emotional decision. You don't want to feel bad about rolling up in your car. And you know what? This has a good image rolling up in this car.
Yeah.
Maybe not in some people's world politically, but forget about that. Just this is a nice car to roll up in.
Yeah, this is a great car, and that's that.
So that's the Model 3 standard.
We like it.
Tesla nailed it. Take a look at all the test results over on the testing channel. I'll leave those linked in the description below. It performed pretty well and very consistently, as Tesla always does, in our testing procedures. And shout out to Tesla for letting us have it for so long.
Yeah.
We've got a lot more videos to make on future Tesla products, so those will be coming to you sooner than you think.
Sounds good.
Thanks
for watching. See you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.